Alright guys, hi and welcome to the video of annunciation of DOLOS.
DOLOS.
You guys changed the name.
Yeah, it's now DOLOS, your best future. It's not
Nice.
just DOLOS.
Badass. I want you guys, so these are the creators of the game obviously. I want you guys to tell me just like briefly, what did you do with the game? Who are you?
Yeah.
What was your part?
I am Dimitri Balzan. I'm work in DOLOS since 5 years, and I am the developer and the game designer and the graphic designer of the game.
Julien Vergne, I'm the narrative and game designer of DOLOS, so for all the story, dialogues and everything, it's me and game design, we both work
share
on this. Yeah.
Alright, pretty cool. Alright, you guys, you need to tell me how old is the game? Like, when did you first start creating the game?
We started creating the game 5 years ago. 5 years ago.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been 5 years. We learned a lot to how to make it. It had all different versions. So, but now we are really proud to say that it will be released next year.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's your first game, right?
It's our first game.
Are you hoping to make more afterwards?
We'll see. We'll see. We want. Personally, I want to finish this one.
Okay.
Well, honestly, after all the work we've done on this, I don't want to that lead to nothing. So yeah, I hope we can do more things after.
Okay. How would you describe DOLOS in a couple of words?
DOLOS, it's a narrative management game where you have to decide about everyone's future, their career, where they're gonna study or work for their life, because we are in the dystopian world.
Okay. What about you? What would you say?
The same thing. An operator, and you will have to decide on the future of people, because in this game, the government wanted to create a system to bring a perfect, efficient society, to have a powerful economy, even if we push people in the corner.
You know what this reminds me of? It's kind of like a scenario out of Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that like a reference you guys put in the game?
It's one of the reference. Thank you to mention it. Black Mirror, but also Orwell, the video game, for the UI aspects.
Okay.
Paper Please.
Paper Please.
For the choices.
Yeah, that was a very cool indie game.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of profile of people could maybe enjoy playing the game? Like maybe someone who doesn't play a lot of games, someone who's looking for something serious.
There are some various kind of gamers. I think the gamers who like narratives, story-rich narratives, but also the gamer who like strategy, but also new kind of things, because it's like a game and not a game, because it's an application, but there are a game in the application. So we tried something, I think, new with
like
this
an alternative
mix of reality and game. So I would say also indie game lover.
Yeah, someone who's looking for something new, something fresh, like a new maybe game genre.
Yeah.
Could you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and also a game where people who like very narrative one with more choice and not black and white choice.
Yeah.
More
nuance.
And for the inspiration, we also have Black Mirror, but also Person of Interest and Westworld, the third season in particular.
Ooh, nice.
I think that's all. And for the genre, the way I write the game is that we really want to have a very naturalist approach, very realistic one.
Yeah.
Something very in the reality, and people can think, wow, it can happen.
Yeah.
And very contemporary.
Actual, contemporary.
Very actual. And also something that a thriller political about all happened in the world of DOLOS.
So I guess you guys, if you liked Black Mirror, if you played Paper Please, and you want something kind of similar but maybe new and fresh, this is a game for you. So this is an opportunity for you guys. This is gonna be displayed at a very big event. What are you hoping to come out of this event? What are your hopes? What are your goals?
Just that more people know about our game. We are French. We are very glad to be here because it's not often that we can talk to a not French public, and we want to talk to a not French public because we are French, but we wanted to open the window, like I will say. So yeah, we expect just nothing more than more reconnaissance. That the game will be more known after the LudoNarraCon, I hope.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think the question we have in the game are very universal. So
yeah,
I'm very curious to see the response of players all around the world about what we do. But what I hope also is a lot of Wishlist, of course.
Yeah.
But
because that would mean that the game can come out and it would change everything.
But most important is just to see how people interact with the game, what they think about, and the question they ask themselves about the action they're gonna have to do in the game or not.
You put so much thought into using a system that you guys are very familiar with, the French system, but still making the game in a way that is relatable for everybody, like all around the world. So the feedback would be very interesting in order to know if you did a pretty good job with that or not. Can you guys tell me so later on I'm gonna do a demo, I'm gonna try the game for the first time. I tried like a very, very early on. I don't think we can even take that into account. It was years ago. But I'm excited to try it. Can you maybe give me like a couple of tips or maybe advice on a way to play the game, or do you want me to go free?
I will say just be yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, just try to do things like you think is the right choice and doing the right choice and see what happens.
No pressure.
No pressure at all. And they're gonna be behind me watching me play, so no pressure. Okay. Yeah. Well, awesome. I can't wait. Thank you.
Yeah. Have a good game.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mathieu Lombard, CEO and co-founder of DOLOS Incorporated. Today I'm delighted to reveal the existence of our revolutionary product, DOLOS. But what is it? DOLOS is a program capable of predicting each individual's potential, thus helping to create a perfectly efficient society and guaranteeing the best possible future for each and every one of you. Promising, isn't it? Maybe even too good to be true, huh? Let's see how it works. Our ever-growing team feeds our algorithm with tons of data to better understand who you are, what you want, what you desire. Thanks to this very precise knowledge of each individual, we know what's best for you, what suits you the most, what will enable you to fulfill your potential while contributing to the common good. No more worries about your future, about what to do with your life, or how to make yourself useful. From now on, we will have a perfectly objective system at our disposal, treating everyone equally, excluding no one, recognizing your true worth and knowing how to reward you in line with your merit. However, we are faced with a small problem. You see, machines are very good at processing and analyzing a colossal volumes of data. But when it comes to making choices that are as close as possible to individual cases, their talent in this area are permissible. That's why we need you, to teach our system how to appreciate every trajectory, every past, every history. Your decisions, your choices, will nourish its learning process and enable the emergence of a perfectly efficient society for the benefit of all. So, join us and help us to build a better future for everyone.
Alright guys, here we go. We're about to playtest for the first time this new version of DOLOS. What can I tell you about this game? So far I've only tried like one of the very early versions. It was like a couple years ago, but I specifically asked that nobody spoils anything, so we're gonna explore and discover everything together. So here we go. Start. Hello and welcome. You're about to play the third level of DOLOS, and we'd like to thank you for that. But as DOLOS is an adventure whose narrative adapts to your actions, level 3 already varies according to what you might have done previously. We arbitrarily chosen a particular sequence, but you can change it if you like. It's okay to play this. Play it right now. I want to change it. Alright, let's go with this. Attention. Okay, that's fine. It's loading. And just so you know, we're filming right now in the living room of one of the creators. And they're right there, they're watching me, so no pressure at all. But I'm gonna try to make the best decisions possible. Welcome to Geosha. To predict the potential of each individual. The music is kind of cool. It puts you in a certain environment. Function, this system needs hundreds of ghost workers to ratify the deliberations of this operator. You're one of those operators. Okay, so from what I understand, we're going to be one of the operators of the game, of the system. March 5th. New session. Aww. Théophile Agnos. One account found. I guess this is us. We're Theo. System language. Okay, let's go with my my artist name, Fahrenheit. And English. Nope. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. Click, right click, understood. Why, thank you. Oh. Okay. The last of the newest. Nice, okay, so I guess this is the laptop screen, or the computer screen of our character. And there are so many things that we could go and click on, I feel, from like all the little interactions and animations. So many things are popping up on the screen, so let's try to take it like one by one. Let's see. More offsets. Hi there, colleague. Very good news. My little sister has validated her first year of a bachelor's degree. I just wanted to let you know and thank you for what you've done, because without your intervention, none of this could have happened. My little sister will be eternally grateful. Aww. I mean, if she knew about your involvement. Why, congratulations. I'm happy for her. I am. Yeah. So we're a good person. We're doing good. Let's keep it up. One is enough. It's all about the plan. There are delays on deadlines. Come on. Oof, exit DOLOS. What should we do? Should we get it? Let's do it. Okay, so we have 3 profiles: Sophie Durand, Samantha Jankowski, and Nabil Sayed. Let's start with Sophie, a young girl who dreams of studying law. Her parents are shopkeepers running a small blah blah blah. I'm really bad at reading everything, so we're not gonna do that. But we're gonna try to grab like the major axis. 2 options: select her to study, or you reject her and assign her to another university centerist. Okay. What about her? Okay, so her potential score is 62%. We have a 60 and a 58. Alright, let's see. She wants to be a social worker. What about her? It doesn't say. And okay. So Samantha, a young girl from a working class background. She showed a certain aptitude for learning despite her family's lack of academy inclinations. Okay, so we get to have a little glimpse of what their background is and where they're coming from. She found help in a situation. Okay. Her second wish. Oh, okay. What about this guy? What? The guy was convicted after hitting and threatening to kill his sister's partner? Boy, what? In the police report, Nabil does not deny the facts. Are you... Alright, let's keep that in mind. But I think we can start a session here. Start. "28 applicants left." Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. Complimentary file. Send an applicant to the selection basket. Remove an applicant from the selection basket. I get it. We'll figure it out. Okay, Pauline Collin. Let's see. Overall score, 77%. I'm guessing that's a very good score. Should we help her with this? Drag and drop. Ooh. Not bad, not bad. Okay. What about this guy? Very good symbolic capital. So the guy has overall like a pretty good social media score, I think. Let's see if this helps him a little. Good. And I don't think we need to add anything else. Or actually, yeah, no, let's leave it there. 81 I think is a pretty good score. Let's move on to this student. Ooh, 44. Yeah, 38. And 45. What are his memberships? No, that's not gonna help. Social face. Mediocre quality, so I'm not really tempted to add this. I don't think, or maybe, I mean 44, maybe it'll help him get a little more. Never mind. Scratch that. It was a terrible decision. Sorry. Can I remove it or is it too late? Aw. Whoop. No one saw that. Okay. I'll come back to you, buddy. I'm gonna help you. Don't worry. Okay, let's see. So, annual income 11. Yikes. Cultural consumption 35. What is this person into? Racing games? Social status, skilled manual worker. I mean, 36. Can you really get any lower than that? Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm never doing this again. Leaving the social capital as it is from now on. Yikes. Very, very harsh. Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything I can do to go back on the files I've added, so we'll just have to do. So his overall potential score is 66. Let's see here. Okay, so this person has a museum cultural pass. I think that's good. I'm gonna follow my gut instinct and add this. Buddy, what? It's not? Oh, so maybe it's the fact that he doesn't really consume other types of cultural activities, maybe? So maybe what they're looking for is someone who has like a lot going on. The applicant's parents have never received any professional distinctions. What can I do to help you? What about her? 1, 2, 3. So she has 3 memberships. Is that gonna be a good thing? I'm not sure. Social face. 248 relationships of mediocre quality. 421 relationships of mediocre quality. Is that gonna be a good thing? Should we try it? Should we try it? I mean, I could click on help to see if maybe they're gonna give me some tips and advice. Or is that cheating? I don't know. Parents' achievement, family status evolution. I'm too scared to touch anything anymore. What do you say? I wish you guys were live with me so you could help me make my decisions. It's like too much pressure. Oh man, it's terrible. I'm sorry. I'm actually playing with fake people's lives, but it's like too much pressure. I feel so bad. Nabil Sayed. Okay, Nabil Sayed, I believe, is the guy who, what did he do? He was incarcerated for like punching his sister's boyfriend or something like that. What are we gonna do with you? What should we do? I believe in second chances. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't even read the rest of the profile. But yeah. 112 relationships of mediocre quality. Games 2 cultural passes. I don't want to see. Come on. Is there any way I can like start from scratch? Let's go back. I want to play this game again. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Terrible at this. Okay. So, I think what we need to do is maybe like rely on those really high profiles, like the very first ones, to like kind of help us like raise our objective score, so that maybe we can squeeze in like more people with like lower scores, if that makes sense. Should we try to play it like this? So what does this mean? Select 10 applicants or more. Alright. Alright. Do we really need to do this? I'm scared that like if I raise her score even higher, it'll create like too big of a gap with the lower score students. And I'm guessing that's a good thing for me if the overall average score is higher. Maybe because like maybe it'll help me get like more XP. But how do I want to play this? Do I want to put myself first or these kids? I'm definitely not gonna put myself first. I'm an empath. I'm gonna stick to my principles. So, okay. Let's do this. Sophie, 60%. Was Sophie one of those profiles as well? No, Samantha was definitely there. I remember this last name. And there was another girl, I think. What was her name? Is this her? What did she want to do? Was she the law student? And the other one who wanted to become a social worker? Maybe I can find this somewhere. Where was it? Oh. Marie, can you help us? Can you tell me more about the decisive applicants? Can you come back to this influence tab, destiny tab? Well, we have a talker. Okay, let's read everything. This way. So, a quick brief of the strategy, which I've already explained to you a little over the last few months. Did you know? Our goal is to operate discreetly to influence DOLOS from the outside. To accomplish this task, I'll suggest applicants through this app who can modify its learning process according to 3 levels of effectiveness: decisive, medium, and low. Okay. I recommend you to focus on the applicants defined as decisive: Sophie, Samantha, and Nabil. Whoopsie! A little too late! In the tab dedicated to them, you'll have access to biographical information on each one to help you make your choices. Since it's unlikely that you'll be able to help them all, I can hear you now. Yes, there's a bit of text. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. But you can skim through it, following only the bold text. Exactly what I did. How did you know I was a lazy reader? You'll find the other lower level applicants in the Influence tab, where everything is explained in detail. They will help you to reach the critical threshold of influence to modify the learning trajectory of DOLOS, in addition to the decisive applicants who will do most of the work. Any questions? How about we come back? I don't want to answer now. I don't feel like making a decision right away. Let's check the news. Let's take a quick 5-second break, check the news. Maybe it'll help us think of something to help everybody. Blocked content? Whatever do you mean? This program's content. Alright, well, they're making sure that we don't take any breaks. Okay, I believe everything is blocked, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what about this thing? Oh, there are students. So it's Sophie, Samantha, and Nabil. Yeah, one is in law. The other wants to be in law as well. Oh, they all 3 of them want to be in law. Or, okay, so she only has one choice, one wish. The other 2 have 2 wishes. So maybe we could try to get them something else. Can you tell me more about the decisive applicants? Come on, Marie. Should I have to take them during the selection phase, for example? Whatever type of applicants I submit to you, you can take them in the selection or assignment phase. It doesn't matter. The most important thing is your actions throughout the session. So no, you don't necessarily have to take them in the selection phase, but I insist it's better to take as many decisive applicants as possible during this phase. Yeah, why? Are you gonna tell me what to do? I mean, I would have taken as many applicants as possible, but because our impact on the algorithm will be decisive, and given that the assignment phase is less permissive, you might well focus on them. Okay, and if I understood correctly, the aim is to get them into the basket in the selection phase and in the assignment phase to respect their wishes against the recommendations of DOLOS. Are we about to go against the system exactly concerning them? I invite you to follow the wishes I wrote in their bio. These indications are more precise than the ones from DOLOS. Can you come back to this influence tab? This new tab. No more questions. Yeah, what's the destiny? Tell us more. For the moment, it's no use to you, work in progress. But as of next year, this is where I'll tell you about the decisive candidates you had the year or years before on the same day. Oh. I'll do it this way because I hope you'll help a lot of them. So if I tell you all at once, you'll go crazy. Oh, she's protecting us. How sweet. I'll also give you all the historic details because once again, you'll forget some of them for sure. What if I have a really good memory, huh? Oh cool, that's a great idea. I'll definitely want to hear from them. Alright. I'm done chatting with you. Let's get back into the game. Okay, DOLOS! Alright. So maybe this is where I should have been more, paid more attention to like the way we're supposed to play, because I don't know where I should like drag and drop and all the seasons I want to take. Whoops. Let's see. Okay, maybe we'll click on help. Gotcha. But once we remove them, I guess we can't like add them back, can we? Selection basket. D'accord. Okie dokie. So selection basket. Guys, I don't know what to do to help this Nabil Sayed anymore with those files. Like there's nothing I can do to add this. So. Just, I need to focus a little bit more. I'm not scared, you're scared. Playing time. What I like about this is that like there are a lot of little buttons that you can click and like do things around like the main quest. Born to be efficient. My little pet. Nice. Oh. Nah. Complete the phase in less than 9 minutes. Whoops. Okay. Selection basket. Where's the selection basket? Okay, so we're keeping her, that's for sure. We're keeping him, that's for sure too. Let's see. What happens if we add this guy? Woo! What about her? Let me double check if there's anything else that I could have done. Oh, okay, nothing happened. Whew. Keeping her. And who is the last person? Da-da-da-da-da. Is it her? Ooh, excellent quality. Bada-bim. 2 cultural passes. Museums and libraries? Maybe. Oh, doesn't do much. Have received a few dismissed professions. I don't think that's gonna change anything. Yeah. Alright, I'm starting to get the hang of it. And up. Okay, so 71 average. We need to get to 78. So. Leo, you're gonna have to help us. What? Oh no. Oh be very good. Okay. Good. 2 memberships. So that's 3 memberships overall. 2 movie theater. What do you think? Should I do it? Should I not? Should I do it? I'll do it. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. We're not gonna get to 78. There's no way. Mediocre quality. Oh man. This is not good. Bad quality, alright. 1 membership, 2 memberships. Puzzle games? Puzzle games? I don't think puzzle games are gonna help you get to college. Ooh! Bingo. Museums and libraries. Museums and libraries are good. Okay. Some notable professional. Alright, we'll take that. That's gonna be good for sure. Awesome. Awesome. Brilliant. And yeah, join the band. Okay. Let's see. So, museums. Okay. Medium, bad. No bueno. We're not taking you. A large amount? Can your parents save you? Your parents did save you. Alright, join the band. Come on. Midi. Wait. 8. We have 2 spots left, you guys. 2. And so many applicants left. What happens if we take more? Oh, we can. Alright. Let's do it then. Let's take as many as we can. The bus is still free. 820 bad. But so what happens if like some of your social media is bad and some of it is good, but your overall status is already 72? I think that's already good enough. Like that's not, I don't think it's what's gonna help. But however, the parents did receive a large amount of honorable professional distinctions, whatever that means. So let's take it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3 memberships. 3 is good. It ain't no libraries and museums, but it means that like the person is consuming some culture. Okay. 77. We'll take it. That's good. Okay. Donc Mehdi, Léo. What about you? Nothing here. Museum. Museum will be good, I think. No. What did I do? Very bad and mediocre. Never mind. Sorry. Paul. Alright, Paul. Very bad. Yikes. Yikes and double yikes. Never mind. So what happens? I just want to see what happens if we have like a few dismissible professional distinctions. Nothing. Okay, is very bad, very bad. 1, 2. And nothing here. Should we do it? I wish I had a coin that I could toss. What do I have to lose? Points. Yeah. Very bad, mediocre, nothing here. Sorry, Simon. Okay. 2 memberships, 2 memberships. 1, ooh. Very good. Good quality. Not bad. And a large amount. So that's a very good overall score. We're gonna add him to the lot and then move on to Maxence. So, very bad, very bad. Did we already check Maxence? I can't remember. Louis Verne. This last name rings a bell. 2 memberships, 2 memberships. Theaters, very good. That's someone I could hang out with. Have received some amount. So that's not gonna change anything, is it? Oh, actually. 81 and 97. Very bad and mediocre. Let's forget that. And 76 is a very okay score. We'll take it. Victor. Vicky. Vicky is into criminology. Mediocre and bad, but only 3 relationships are bad versus so many mediocre stalker points. So I guess those 3 were very heavy. The applicant's parents have never received, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I don't think that's gonna do you any good. Yeah. Or is it? What should I do? Let's leave it for now. Yann. Ok. Mélodie déjà? Alright. Alright. Jules de la Tour. Jules de la Tour. 1, 2, 3. Social. Okay. Badabim. And 196. Relationships of good quality. And a whole bunch of very good quality stuff. The applicant's parents have received. Okay. Not bad, Jules. Machado. Very bad and good quality. So from what I remember, this matters a lot more than that. So if this is good, and he's at 15, can it really get any lower than this? Oh, ouch. It can't. Okay. No good. No good. And Max is like non-existent. What are you doing with your life, buddy? Nothing at all? Okay. Simon Guichard. Super French. 576 relationships of mediocre. Yikes, so social media is not going to do you any good, buddy. Let's leave it out of the equation for now. Have never received any professional distinctions. Okay, never mind. Right now, I'm looking for some other ways to like help us, our current average, get a little bit higher, because like our required average was 78, and I was hoping to get like some more people with a lower average to like, put them in a lot. So very bad, medium, very bad, a few. Sophie. Okay, so, okay, what should we do? Who should we leave out of this? Because I'm guessing we can't move on to the next step as long as we're not at 78.2. But we really need to keep these two. It sucks. It sucks. It really sucks. It's not easy. Not easy. I don't want to remove anybody from the lot. I wish I could take all of you. Let's see. We're taking another break. Let's get back to this. We're gonna do some reading. Okay? Finally, let's end. I'm reading Nabil's profile. Finally, let's end the first series of applicants with Nabil Sayed. His father was killed. Oh, was he killed? Never mind, he was not killed. He's okay. Everything's fine. His father was a skilled construction worker. See, that's why I don't read. Who died in 2006 when scaffolding collapsed on a building site. Since then, Nabil... He did die. He died. Oh no. Since then, Nabil has lived with his mother, who works as a cleaner in a budget hotel in the capital. He has an older sister whom he hasn't seen for 3 years. It would seem that this is the result of a complaint for assault and battery. Buddy, Nabil was good. That's why he kicked her partner. He killed him. No, he didn't. He didn't. Just gave him a good beating, and that's probably what he deserved. At the same time, he won an quiz contest. So the guy is smart. He just wasn't really lucky in his upbringing. Which earned him a place at a private high school in the capital with a scholarship included. But just a few days before the start of the new school year, the scholarship was withdrawn because of his... A clean record is a requirement for admissions. So unfair. On his school reports, his teachers, how one tiny bad decision impacted the rest of his life. But I mean, we still have a say in the matter. We're gonna try to help him, that's for sure. On his school reports, his teachers criticize him for being a bit lazy in class. See, that's typical. They qualify people as lazy, but I feel like that's a symptom of when somebody's probably super smart but just bored in class. Maybe the system isn't adapted to these clearly high potential IQs. You've been promised entry to the crème de la crème of Priamian high schools. If you can't take him to PM University, you can always send him to Bordeaux if it's available, which also has a good reputation, or to political science, his second wish. Okay, let's try to remember this. Political science. His second wish, always in the same faculties first, PM or Bordeaux. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we didn't take her. It was Sophie Durand. Let's go back. Sophie Durante, where are you? She's not in here. Alright guys, we are spending way too much time on this. I know I could probably like spend hours on this. 'Cause that's like my try-hard nature. But we're gonna like take a shortcut, and I don't know how else we could do this. We're probably gonna have to like break some people's dreams, but I am fairly certain that because they have like already pretty good, I want to call them GPAs because that's like how we used to call it back in university, and it like really resonates, but I'm gonna call them overall grades. They're probably gonna do well, and they're probably gonna like end up in like some really good schools. That's what I want to tell myself. Eesh. Nah, Nabil. I can't do this. Get back in here. Sorry, Sophie. Sophie Chu. Sorry. Yep, 76. Almost there. There's like really no way we can keep him. Like the game won't let us. What should I do? The game really won't let us. No. And we need 10 people. See? Yeah, we can't keep her either. It's like, I'm grossed out by this. But we need another person, one last person. We need someone else. I don't know if we can actually do this. I'm pretty sure we're stuck. We can't move on to like the next part where we need one last person, but if we get one last person, we're gonna drop below average. And okay, so in the beginning, when we clicked on the very high profile people, I don't think I put everything in their file. Maybe that could help. Yeah. Alright. Bada bing, bada boom. What about you? That's not gonna change anything. Oh, it did actually. Never mind. Lucy. Where is she? There she is. Okay. So. Alright, so this is pretty good. We're at 10. I know. I just want to try. Yeah, never mind. What about you? Fine. Should we leave it here? Should we? One more. Oh. Okay. Okay, perfect. Oh, there's a lot going on. Oh, we're getting graded. It's like we're in school as well. So 194. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, we weren't efficient, maybe. But we tried our best. I'm pretty sure if I played the game one more time, I would have done like some different changes. Too complicated, I couldn't do anything. Yeah, way too complicated, dude. That's an understatement. Yeah, definitely would have made some different choices. Okay, but it's best to focus on the decisive applicants. Even if you only select one, without them you'll never reach the critical threshold of influence we're looking for. Isn't it better to favor quantity? No, there are a lot of equal. Aren't we doing like DOLOS after all? I mean, it seems fair to favor as many as possible and just taking one or two of your decisive applicants. Quantity over quality? But I hear the argument. It's hard to. If it makes you uncomfortable and you want to stop, I'll understand. But tell me now, it's a lot of work for me. I'll stop here for now. Maybe, but between theory and practice, sorry, I can't. Maybe I wasn't meant for this job. I would like your access to exit, no hard feelings. I feel like I'm going through a breakup. Okay, next phase. Moving on. New day, new me, new decisions. Let's go. Oof. We're 84. I mean, I'm not that competitive. It doesn't really matter. I don't care. As long as I'm still getting paid at the end of the day, which I'm not, because this is a game. So let's get out of this. Okay, start. Phase 2, logical assignment. Oh. Uh-oh. Script changed? What's going on? Searching, connect. Are we getting hacked? What? Oh no. Oh no! Il y a mon ventre qui gargouille, j'ai trop faim. Oh no! I didn't need to know this. Thank you for playing. Thank you for ruining the mood. Oh. Alright. Alright guys, so I just played the demo of DOLOS and I'm here with the two creators of the game and we're gonna have a little chat about my experience and we're gonna ask them some questions. So, you guys, could you first tell me a little bit about like what was, because you were behind me while I was playing.
Yeah.
What are your feelings about the way I played? Do you feel like I had a overall pretty good sense of like what the game was? Or maybe was there a little bit more that I could have done?
I think for a first run, it was really okay. You have a lot of information,
Yeah.
and you made a lot of mistakes, but it is fine for that because we know that this is not the first level of DOLOS. This is a demo, even a vertical slice. We call that. And so yeah, for the first one is really punitive. So for us it is okay, and you have to know that in the real game it will be more progressive about the choice. Here you had three candidates to help. It was really difficult, but in the real game it will be more a graduation, more graduate,
Alright.
and yeah.
Well, I was satisfied, but I'm always struck
Yeah.
by the emotional response of players
Yeah.
about the game, because
I was very emotional.
yeah, it's just name and
Right.
in DOLOS, besides biography in Exodos, but and every player is always very impact about what I'm gonna do with them, and I want to help them all, and so yeah, I'm always surprised to see work or
Yeah.
well it's work, and well, that's the thing that always struck me when I see people play to the game, and well,
Yeah.
surprised too.
You're the part of the player who are very emotionally involved in the game.
I was definitely involved emotionally. Like I really had to remind myself that I'm playing a game. It's okay, calm down.
Yeah.
It's just a game, Farah.
Just a game.
But yeah, I mean that's a part of the goal, to have
Yeah.
like people really like dive into the universe of DOLOS and really like believe in it because it's so close to reality, right?
Yeah.
Did you use some like references in like real life to maybe try to get something really close to something that could happen?
We have two kind of reference. We can say that we have the reference not in real life, and we have the real reference. I will start with the real if you want, and you can go with the other one. As the first time it was a student project. We start 5 years ago, and Julien and I was at Paul Valéry University at Montpellier in France.
Yeah.
And it was a time where there were a social movement about education in France. To resume, it was a great time for France, a great politic times, and our university was blocked, and we decided, me, Julien, and other people like teachers and other students who were at the university to make a project about what happened at the time, meaning.
So it was a reflection of what was going on in reality around you and your environment.
Yeah.
And you decided to like implement some of these like maybe problematics into a game.
We start with that,
right.
But it was a beginning, and quickly we realized that if we want to make a game until the release, we have to make the context more international. dealing with more problem, with more subjects than
so
just
more people could relate around the world, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was for the start, and if you want to continue.
Well, I will add to that
Gladly.
The idea was to talk about how our country evolved and how we think that economy is more important than people, and how we can create a society where we can
have an impact and change.
Sorry.
Say it in French.
We are French. It's a big exercise for us.
Oui, en fait, ce que je voulais dire donc en français, c'est comment on arrive à moduler les gens par rapport à l'économie.
Okay. How we can mold people, put them in molds regarding l'éducation, c'est ça?
Par rapport à l'économie, en fait, faire en sorte que les gens puissent coller à l'économie et ne pas vraiment se poser la question de leurs aspirations.
How we can mold the society so that it fits into one economic model.
And so seek the efficiency and don't think about what people want and they hope, their dreams. And all the idea of DOLOS is that is creating a system that can bring efficiency to the global society for the economic one.
Right.
And if there is people who are mistrust, maltraité? Mistreated, it doesn't matter. And all the reflection we have with DOLOS is that is how a system very efficient, helped by technology, can not be at the service of human, but create something that
can serve.
Je répète sur something that with human relations are forgotten, and we are a system where everything is a quantity, it's a value, but like you seen in the game, everyone have a score.
Yeah.
So DOLOS try to make apart all the human relation to make instead a system where everything can be
based on numbers and and people are reduced to numbers and like stats.
Yeah.
Right? Well, those are two very important things, I think, because it means that your game is very politically involved and you guys have like a strong statement. And there's also the fact that people are not just numbers maybe, and so there are two ways you can play, but regarding like based on who you are, what kind of person you are, right?
Totally.
You can either try to like fit into the mold and play the way like your boss maybe expects you to, and the other way to play the game, I feel, I mean, unless there are more ways to play the game, but from what I sensed is to either like try to with as much, like you don't have much, you have a little wiggle room to try to like find another way to play and put as many people in the basket as you can and give them a chance.
And
cool.
It is not the easy way.
It's not the easy. Okay, so it was a very hard level and hard way to play the game.
For this level, for this demo, but it will be more easier. More time you pass on the game with the previous level, because it was the level 3, and on the whole game it was you will learn more gradually, and it will be more smooth gameplay, more smooth fun.
So this
learning.
Was intense.
Yeah, it was a very intense level for this example.
Did you make it that intense with a purpose?
Yeah. We want to make, because we have to we want to show to the player what kind of choices or more choices you will be confronted in the game. So yeah, we did that voluntarily because we want to show what kind of choices it will be in the game. Yeah.
Well, what's interesting is that it makes us want to play the game many times to maybe try to get to different endings and maybe find other ways to work around the things that we are like not forced to do, but
and there are consequences. I don't know if you want to talk about the consequences of your choice.
Yeah, for example, in the demo, you have the choice to download or not DOLOS, and if you don't download it, the rest of the game will be totally different. You don't have access to it. So the evolution, the narrative evolution will be completely different, and you will have an approach more pro-DOLOS and not contestative about the system. So the world of DOLOS, the society, the enterprise, and even your relationship with Mary will evolve differently par rapport. Regarding the choice you will make.
Okay. So what you guys have to know is that I'm not a person who plays a lot of video games, although I did go to the same university and study video games. But I found myself really I didn't struggle with all the technical aspects, not that much. Because the gameplay was kind of very smooth and intuitive. However, I was finding myself, like when I was stuck, trying to get as many people in the basket as possible, like really trying to resist the things that are like forced upon us on the game. But I have a question for you guys. So I'm the type of profile that doesn't read a lot, so I didn't read everything about the profiles. Would you say that it's my loss, that it's really unfortunate that I didn't really read everything there was?
I think every player has its way to play. Players can be have a detective way to play in DOLOS. Looking for profiles, for clues. There are other people who are very involved in the narrative content of DOLOS, but you have to see that of an ensemble.
A general, like the general idea?
Because there are different kind of information, and you have to make your own decision and your own way in that. It's not a big deal if you don't want to read all the... There are a lot of information, and in this demo particularly there are a lot of readings, but it is for the same reasons that I've told before. We want to show a complete level. It's a vertical slice between us because it's a kind of terms that we have to show for the editors, etc. But for the public, we know it's a lot of readings, but for the same way it will be in the world game. You will not have a lot of talkings in a straight level. It will be more progressive.
Okay.
For the biography of DOLOS, that's why we have text in bold, and for the final game we have
that helps a lot.
We'll have some lecture automatique.
Oh, right. So it reads automatically?
Yeah.
Okay, so vertical
An
reading?
Vertical.
Plus that. Okay.
And for Mary, it's the same thing. If you don't want to answer to the game will adapt. So in fact, player will play the game as they want. If they don't want to read the game, adapt to it. And the narrative evolution will be in consequence of that. So
to resume, it's kind of like there was a main quest and some side quests, and the side quests were part of like reading everything and getting the whole.
Yeah, it's you can say that, but yeah.
But the narrative evolution will be very radical and
so
about your choice.
Big. and because it feels like a very serious game, like there are some puzzles in it, and it's like fun, but like the meaning behind the game is very important and very serious. It really makes us want to like sit and think and reflect on like what's the purpose of this game. What are your hopes? What do you hope for through this game?
For the game, I think we want just to. There are several things. We want to show that it is possible to talk about real things, but through the games and through a gameplay, through fun. It is possible with DOLOS because, like we saw, you put a lot of effort in the game to try to fight against the system, to find some other ways, and we are counting on that for the players. So yeah, and I don't know.
For the way, with that game, we want that people have reflection about what is about meritocracy, for example, or social determinism, and question like what can I choose my future, and I have impact on that, and what kind of thing can stop us about what we wanted to do, and how the society want what we want to do.
Yeah.
So we don't want to tell gamers what they have to think about this kind of subject, but just bringing questions, and all the different ending for us. It was very important to have something very subtle in what we say, and I hope that there is 3 different endings, and my hope is that some player will think that the ending number 1 will be the good, and other people will think that the ending number 1 was the bad, and have conversation about that.
Okay.
So what is very important for us is it has something very balanced in what we say, and to let players explore themselves this kind of subject, and just thinking about.
Yeah, so it brings to a lot of introspection.
Julien told about the endings. We describe them right now very clearly, but in the game it's more like you will find the ending you deserve, because it's a result of your action, of your choice, and it's not like a command narrative games with choice A, B, C, and that's all. This is the end of the game. No, it will be more systematic with a combination of your choice with Mary, but also in the game, and it will lead you to the 3 endings that Julien told. But it is not obvious at the first time.
Yeah. So there are many ways to play the game, and if you want to replay it, you'll end up playing maybe differently and ending in different results. But now I have a question for you guys. So I decided to put the students first. Like if I could, I would have like ended up with a really shitty, XP average.
Yeah.
Right? And now, is there an ending where I end up like maybe getting fired?
Yeah.
For real? Is that a spoiler?
No, almost. It's not in the demo right now because it's just.
There's a risk.
I just want to tell that you play at the half of the level. There are another part, and with those 2 parts, we have a complete level.
In the middle of the game.
Yeah, you have another chance to help the applicants in the phase 2.
Okay.
So, I close the truc là, parenthèse. But what was your question?
My question was if I could get fired, and if there were like consequences on.
With no XP, with negative XP. When your XP goes down to 0, you have you get fired. But same example in the complete game, you will be warned about that. You will start with I don't know a stock XP, and more you take a risk, and more you take risks about helping applicants who doesn't deserve to be helped according to DOLOS,
Yeah.
more you will lose XP, more you have chance to get fired.
Okay.
So it is also a game where you have to manage your XP,
Yeah.
because XP can be earned, but can be also lost. Like
Okay.
we saw in your run,
Yeah.
I think you lost a lot of XP.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but when you it's just a game over, so you
It's just a game over. It's
you
not an
restart.
ending.
You restart the
yeah,
level.
you can always play again. Okay, and let's say what's the best case scenario? How would I be like the perfect, what should I call it? Maybe what's it called? Operator?
We operator,
that's my
a DOLOS
job, I'm an
operator.
operator.
You are ghost worker, but also an operator of DOLOS.
Okay. So in what case scenario do I become like the operator of the month?
Well, if you decided to do exactly what DOLOS want you to do, so take the better, don't go fast and very efficient, and really take only the good one and really seek to find the
Creme de la creme.
exactly.
Uh-huh.
And if you do that, DOLOS will expand and
So become a robot. Don't play with my emotions and no, I don't care about the poor little students who had a really hard life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Well, that's very interesting.
But you can play both sides if you want to take some risk a few times, but another times be a good operator to.
Oh.
So there are a lot of alternative paths, not just good and evil. We don't
Yeah,
want
yeah. No, it's more
to bring that.
nuanced.
Yes,
There are
yes,
more-
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and even if you want to have applicants, you have to find your own way between all of this to not get fired
Yeah.
and to succeed to that the strategy you choose
So
win at the end.
Jungle between all the rules and
Mhm.
really learn the way the system works in order to better, like maybe mind the game, right?
Maybe.
But okay, so I have another question.
Yeah.
The DOLOS.
Yeah.
I downloaded it very early. Like I think it was like my first move. Was it something that was meant to happen like a little bit later, or it doesn't matter?
C'est ça. Tu fais en tout.
Well, we do that because we hope that player will download DOLOS in the beginning of the level to take
Okay.
a moment to read biography, to explore the different tab and have the time to understand what it is. Because when you start DOLOS, you have to not get fired. You have to do your work very fast because if you don't do fast, you lost a lot of XP.
Okay.
So we done that to let the player take time to explore it and to very understand what will be the moral choice they will have to make in this level and the level after.
So would you say that downloading DOLOS inherently made me become one of the players that wasn't gonna get a lot of XP?
It's not the fact that you download it because you can download it and not taking care of the applicants.
Okay.
They are you can also not downloading at all and still the narrative will continue and the story will prendre en compte ce truc.
Take into
yeah.
account.
And
Yeah.
it will also have its consequences. So it's not really a problem. It's just an opportunity for you
An option.
to see another world like DOLOS. But we won't say that DOLOS it's obviously the good one. It's just another world with another information.
Okay.
But you have to make your own decision at the end. What do you think it's a good for you? It is DOLOS, it is DOLOS, it is none of them.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so one last question about the narrative aspect. The characters are really complete, like they have a social background, like a whole life, really. They're like almost real people. So how much work did you put into building those characters and the social aspect and everything?
Well, that's my work, so I'm gonna answer to this. Before making video games, I studied sociology, and I really wanted to give an image of social life and different aspects of it in these different characters, and show to the player different aspects and morals choices they will have to do with them. So this is the first aspect in narrative, the biography and the evolution of the applicants, because if you select them in these courses or other, the narrative evolution will be different, and in the same way, if you take Nabil with Samantha in the same university, their story will evolve differently if you make other choices. The other aspect in narrative is the relationship you can build with Marie. You can talk a lot with her and create a real relationship with her.
I didn't think about Marie, but she's also one of the characters you guys had to put a lot of work into.
Yeah, even Théophile, I don't know how to say in...
Theo, let's call
Theo.
him
Yeah, Theo. He has a background too, and the player can explore it when you're gonna talk with Marie in the level after this one. So there is Marie, and there is also press article that you try to read at the moment, but that's at the end of the session because you have to work first. And
work first and play after.
Yeah, exactly. And you can see the evolution of what happened in the country and in the world beside your actions.
So there's an environment outside of the workspace that we have to take into consideration.
Yes, exactly.
Ooh,
and the last aspect is that I build the story like a kind of political thriller. And so we have also a story about the creator behind DOLOS. Why they do that? What are their motivation and what is their agenda? So there is also a whole story about Mathieu Lombard we can see in the trailer, and his co-creator and friend Xavier Dacour, and also the president and all of this. So there is a lot of there is something more deep about
the whole universe.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
And to talk about and to explore this, we're gonna have also cinematics in the beginning of the game, and at the end of the game we'll have also more cinematics
between levels.
Between the last levels. It's not really cinematic because it will be just audio, but little cinematics to explore what happens before, and what are their motivation and what their relationships bring the creation of DOLOS, and why they decided to do that.
Okay, so the whole level that I played, I believe...
Not the whole, just the half.
It's half a level.
Just
okay, how many levels are there, just out of curiosity?
10, approximately 10.
10? 10. Okay, so you guys, I believe the demo is up on Steam.
Yeah, right now.
And it's available. You guys can try it and let them know what you guys thought about the game. And I'm sure the feedback will be very much appreciated, no matter how you played the game. If it was like me with your emotions or more like a robot, your choice. When do you believe the game will be out? That's what we all want to know.
The trailer announced it, but we can say it again right now. For now, we are just telling that the game will be out early 2025, so the next year.
2025.
Early beginning of the year.
Okay, that's a good.
We cannot say more detail for now, but yeah,
That's
we
fine.
want to release it now, next year, and yeah, it will. There will be a second demo, a complete demo, because of like you saw, it was just the part 1, so there will be a complete demo with the world level and a lot of improvements we are making, and yeah, and
Okay.
And one last thing, because we are French, so sometimes it's kind of difficult to explain, because DOLOS is also a difficult game, so it's sometimes difficult to talk about it. But so if there are questions, we have a Discord too, and you can join in and ask us if you want to understand more what DOLOS is and
interact with you guys. Like
don't hesitate.
Okay, so that's a really important part, because you guys are still working on the game, right?
Yeah,
It's
not finished.
Yeah, nothing is settled yet. So yeah, maybe you guys can have a part, play a part in the making of the game by helping them throughout the release of the levels and demos, and make sure to. Are you guys on Instagram? You are, right?
Instagram, Twitter, X, Steam. What I forgot.
So a whole bunch of
Fred.
Nice.
I'm
not on Thread.
I will not comment that.
Okay, so that's great, and any kind of help will be significant. So even like likes, comments, things like that, make sure to do it. It means the world to them, because the game has been in the works for years. So yeah.
And Wishlist.
And Wishlist. Definitely. How could we forget the Wishlist on Steam? Thank you guys for watching.
We'd like to thank you a lot of all the LudoNarraCon team and Fellow Traveler, because they let us show the game. So thank you a lot, Fellow Traveler and the LudoNarraCon. And
that's a great word to finish. Thank you guys.